Hi everyone, it's Claire back again. So we're going to have a look at some autumn and winter reds today, and I've incorporated some like Christmassy reds, some deeper like berry toned purpley kind of reds. Some of them are pinky toned, but they tend to be more, in my opinion, I don't have a huge amount of reds, but these are the ones that I've pulled out that I would wear in that kind of seasonal autumn winter. So I had already filmed this actually, and then remembered that I had some indies as well, and I want to possibly do some destashing, so let's see how we get on. So if we take a look at, let's take a look at this one first. This is OPI's Got the Blues for Red, which is a classic darker blue toned red, and yeah, I'm definitely keeping that. I don't have many OPI reds actually. I've got this one and Cajun Shrimp, which is more of a brighter summer red for me, but I'm definitely keeping that one. And then these four here are quite similar. This one is a little bit deeper, and this is Illamasqua's Throb. I think this is probably the only red I've seen anyway from Illamasqua, and it's a one coater. And again, it's got a slight brown kind of brick red, but it's definitely a blood red, which is that Throb. On my nails, by the way, is Kure Bazaar Kale, and the accent nail is Lilypad Lacquer Wildfire. So I'm definitely keeping the Illamasqua. Then we've got these two here I'm going to look at together because they're, to me, exactly, in fact these three are exactly the same tone red. It's that kind of tomato fire engine red, but there's I think I've included these because these are kind of like Christmas type red. Now this is, I can't destash this one, and it's actually a great formula. Of the three, it's probably the best. And this is Friends from NCLA. It came in a me box, and the other half of it, which says Best Friends, is over with Jen, Polish Pony. So I won't be getting rid of this one. And I feel as though, because I've only got one red Essie, this is Aperitif. And it's supposed to be a one coater, but actually it took two to be opaque on the swatch wheel. I feel like I need to keep this because I haven't got any other red Essies, and Essie is notoriously, you know, they classically have red nail polishes, so I feel like I need to keep one. But this is the L'Oreal, you know, the hand grenade ones, and I really don't know why I picked this up. I must have felt that I needed a bright red at the time, but I just don't wear them enough to justify having three. So I am actually going to destash this one. It's Rouge Sauvage, which I think is Savage Red. Yeah, so it's pretty much brand new. I've swatched it once, twice. So yeah, I'll keep that one there. And this one, moving into the darker reds, this is a matte, like an oxblood, and actually this is two coats. I probably didn't apply it very well, but just because of the fact that it's got not the greatest formula, I'm actually going to destash this. Picked it up not too long ago from Poundland. This is Wax Poetic, so I am going to destash that. And then we move on to this one, which is going nowhere. This is NARS Jungle, and this is a classic jelly red. Oops. Jungle Red, which is a jelly red, and yeah, that's great in two coats. So keeping that one, that's one of my high ends. This is from, move these two out of the way. There we go. This is an A England from a me box, which was quite recent actually. This is Rose Bower, and again it's a kind of pinkyish toned red. And it's got this, the thing about A Englands that I've found, all of them that I've had, they have this formula where, I don't know if it's necessarily holographic, but there's tons of very finely milled silver in there, and it seems to be in all of the polishes, which I think gives it that thicker, more opaque consistency. So yes, I'm going to be keeping that one. Haven't worn it yet. I think I've used it in some nail art, but I'm keeping that one. The next two are these very Christmassy reds. So this one is Ruby Pumps, which, as you can see, without a glossy top coat, does dry quite dull. But with a glossy top coat, you get that effect on the nail, so I'm keeping that one. And then this, which is basically a red foil. It's full of crushed, flaky glitters, finely milled so much that it gives it this foil look. So definitely keeping this one. Really like this actually as a Christmas red. This is Just Be Claus. So I'm keeping that one. And then we move on to the much darker reds. I've got three of them here that are the sort of purpley, plummy, morello cherry type of reds. This first one is Wicked, which I'm going to be wearing in the ABCs for W, and definitely keeping this one. It's a classic. This next one is a beautiful purpley deep red from Colours by Laro. This is Hot Summer Nights, and this was sent to me by Debbie, and it is beautiful with a beautiful formula, just one coat. And then this one here, which I picked up recently, and I was having a look on Vitamin Grocer actually website when I was editing my Sinful Colours video, collection video, which you'll be seeing I think next week, and I did actually forget to include this Mirror Mirror, and I noticed that the Sinful Shine, they were more expensive than the normal Sinful Colours. So on Vitamin Grocer the usual Sinful Colours are £2.70, and these I think were like £4.20, so considerably more expensive. I really like this one, and it is very shiny. So that's it, and that's Mirror Mirror. This next one here was one that I forgot in the first video, but how could I forget a scattered holographic blood red, ox blood red, and that is the beautiful Dance Legend Royal Blood, keeping that one. And this next one is there's a little bit more brown in this than these three, which justifies me keeping it. And this is, I've lost the label from it, it's an old Pretty Perfect polish, but it's actually called Red Wine, and it's a great one coater, so I'm keeping that. And then we move on to a couple of glitters here, and again they need top coat on, so you can see the difference between, that's Ruby Pumps, and this one here is Crushed Rubies by Opulent Essences, which is a UK indie brand. And yeah, that's just two coats. That's pretty good. And let's just have a look with a glossy top coat. So it is pretty Ruby Pumps, but there are indies that I think just beat it hands down, especially with a glittery top coat. So there it is with the light, the flash, and there's Ruby Pumps without a top coat, but I mean just to illustrate the difference, there's a little bit of scattered holographic in this one. So that's Crushed Rubies. And then next to it is Santa Baby, which is a very pink toned red glitter, and I am actually going to keep this because it came in the advent calendar last year, so I'm keeping that one. And then yeah, this is the final one. Yeah, this is the final one here, and I really love this. Is a one coater with some flakies in there, Absolutely beautiful. And this is, I wish I'd got this in a bigger bottle, but this was from the Christmas Invasion Christmas collection, Sandy Claus from Polish Me Royalty. So this was sent to me for swatching the whole collection. Actually, I was very lucky to get this, but just in minis, and I wish I'd upgraded this into a bigger bottle, but I think I must have just discounted it because it was a red, but it's just a beautiful, beautiful red. One coat. Love it. So that's my autumn reds, autumn and winter reds incorporating Christmas and the holiday season. Let me know what your favourite deep reds are, or Christmas type of reds. So if you're in the UK and you're interested in either of these two or both of them, this is L'Oreal Rouge Sauvage and Wax Poetic from Sally Hansen, which is the matte, then let me know. Yeah, I think I'm going to be wearing a bit more red actually towards the end of the year. I'm really looking forward to wearing Just Because and some of these deeper oxblood type of shades. I can't miss wearing this one. I'm actually going to a 40th birthday party tomorrow night. I might wear this tomorrow night, this sparkly one. Right, well that's it for now. Thanks very much for watching everyone. See you in the next one. Bye!